Oh, afternoon. Got the face here. It's either the man is Dr. Dekker. Oh yes, and now this is all green now. So now I think you press the middle button. Oh, let's say. Are you sure? Yes.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Right, so who we got? We got Jaya. Oh, yeah. Tell me
I'm
about
not
that.
sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he'd found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either.
Who is Ben?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure
Oh,
he's
he's
got
all
some
about
tales
Dr.
he can
Dekker.
tell.
Okay. How well do you know Dr. Dekker?
I wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only two of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
Oh, Ben found Dr. Dekker's
Yes,
body?
Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
What do I think it's Jaya? Alright, no, not that one. Tell me about Valentine's.
You know, the 14th of February, the day of love. Or remembering a massacre. Whichever's more you.
It's
The
the
police
police.
wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Ah, she's well sus.
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
Yes.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. I suppose everyone's a suspect at the moment, even you. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you didn't agree, but I thought I'd let you know. That's very kind of you.
Right. Do you know how Dr. Dekker was killed?
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind. We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
Did Dr. Dekker have any
I
enemies?
wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
Maybe you should name names.
Susan.
Oh,
Annabelle,
the Curious Trophy.
Melissa. There are some names. But they're not names of anyone I know.
Oh well. Maybe you should name names. Were there any?
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's a new chair.
Why is it?
All I know is the police took his chair. Forensics, I suppose. He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting. I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
Oh, she's weird. Alright, open the keyboard. Here we go. Why was Dr. Dekker working late? Yeah.
I don't know what Dr. Dekker was doing here, and my services weren't required that evening. He'd often stay late though, so it wasn't that unusual.
Okay.